Hello, I'm Jackie. I'm a health coach with UK Health and Wellness, and I'm excited to be with you today to talk about establishing or how you can establish new habits in times of change. I hope that you've been enjoying this series, and I just want to let you know, if I forget at the end of my session here, that I am available by phone or Skype or Zoom if you would like to have a one-on-one meeting with myself or Amy, who is the other health coach. So on with talking about today's topic. I know my routine has been changed, and I've had a few moments of crumbling and breakdown, wondering how I'm going to manage working at home and continuing my habits to maintain my health and my sanity. And I realized that there were three things that were most important to me. The three things are rest, relationships, and rejuvenation. So when I thought about those three things, I basically took a piece of paper out and wrote those three words down. And I brainstormed everything that I love that had to do with those three words. So for example, rest. I was dreaming of being able to just sit on my porch and drink coffee. That's restful. Or taking a book out in a hammock. Or allowing myself time to sleep at least 6 to 8 hours a night. On the weekends, maybe take a quick nap. I also consider rest being something when I meditate or pray. And resting could be just going outside and listening to the birds. I've been doing that a lot lately. So there's some ideas for rest. I hope that maybe you could take a piece of paper out and write the three words rest, relationships, and rejuvenation, and you can come up with something that works for you. So down to the next one, the second one is relationships. Our relationships at this moment don't look the same, and we know that relationships are important, connection is important. So I have been making sure that I spend time with my kids. I love my Zoom meetings with my clients and my coworkers. We've had one person show up in a tuxedo and one person show up in a mask because they were a wrestler. So it's so great to be in relationships with people who feed us. And those are the relationships that I'm talking about in this presentation. Adding to your list the people that you know fill your cup, that make you laugh on a bad day, that really do want to hear you if you have something to say, and who want to support you. The third on my list is rejuvenation, and this is where all my energy comes. Rejuvenation is, what do I need in this moment to make myself feel energized, happier, more connected, more alive? So I have 1,000 things that I could list, but the few that I thought of are exercise, yoga. I love to teach and to do yoga. I love eating healthy food, and I've been working from home, so I have been able to make most of my food at home, which feels great. I also love reading, and I've been making time to read. I love having fresh flowers on my kitchen table. That makes me so happy. There are certain things that really do make us come alive, and no matter what is happening around us, even if we're struggling with something terribly hard, or if life seems like it's going so smoothly, there are things that we intuitively know are so good for us. And honestly, sometimes rejuvenation comes from watching TV for some people. Rejuvenation comes from going for a walk out in nature. Rejuvenation comes from starting a creative project or building something. Rejuvenation in anybody's life looks different. The thing is to give yourself permission to actually incorporate that into our lives. We right now are probably all in a different way of life than we ever thought we would be. Things change, life circumstances change, our job might change, our family dynamic changes. And when we change, we a lot of times just let our habits that make us feel the best go by. And actually, this is the time to reevaluate. Maybe a habit that you've been doing for so long isn't serving you anymore. Could you recreate it so that it does? Maybe we keep adding more things, which adds more stress. Instead of adding, what could you take away that would help you feel more rested, have better relationships, and feel more rejuvenated? Most of us as humans are so distracted by life and by work, money, whatever it is. And no matter what's happening, our recipe for health and happiness and peace starts with our habits. Our habits feed into what makes us come alive. So, I do hope that you could take some time to figure out what habits do you really, really need at this moment in order to feel your best, to do your best, and to be your best. If taking a piece of paper out and writing these 3 things down, rest, relationships, and rejuvenation, would help you, tomorrow morning or whenever you get a chance, jot down all the things that you would love under each category. And maybe for the next month, pick one from each. And be really, really gentle with yourself, not trying to be so rigid and forceful. Because it's true that some things that we try to change need to stay the same. So what is it that you can keep in your daily routine or your habits that make you feel great? And what can you recreate or change at this moment? I am so thankful I got to spend this time with you today. And as I said earlier, I am always open for a one-on-one consult or a coaching session, and I truly do wish you the best, and I hope you have a wonderful day.